Hello, everybody. Hello. Let's give a round of applause. Get this thing going. Get some energy up. Let's get set for our live back there. Okay. So this is our dramatic film acting showcase. So here's what's going to be going on today. We're going to be working through some of the pieces that we've been working on the last few months. Each actor is going to come up and give a monologue if they have it ready and prepared. Okay. And then I might make adjustments. Part of today is also seeing how we coach and how we deal with the kids and work together. Okay? So if there's any struggle points or something that I think needs a little work in the moment, I will help them with that. Otherwise, they'll be putting up their piece. We'll do monologues first and then scenes second. I've already told the kids this, but if anyone's being distracting during the showcase, I'm just going to have them move back to the back row and sit with you guys. Not a punishment. I just can't be stopping and going during the showcase because we got to make sure we get through everybody. And then if we end a little bit early with the showcase, we can either dismiss depending on the time, or we'll do some games at the end, okay? All right, yeah, we can clap. I love it. Okay. All right, so let's get started. Tristan, why don't you head over to that green piece of tape there? You'll be our first one, okay? Come on over. You're going to come over here to the first piece of tape. Green tape.
Oh.
Yep. So go ahead and go to that green tape. Daniel's going to get you in focus. I need you to put the hat all the way up. Remember, so it's not covering your face.
Yeah, I forgot my glasses down and I don't want to be squinting.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Honestly, if it is a little bit, that's okay. So if it's all the way down, though, we can't see your eyes at all. Okay? So let me take a look at the shot. And if it's a little squinty, that's okay. It's better than no eyes. That's just scary. Right? Okay. So go ahead and look there. That should be okay. There's a little shadow, but not bad. Let me see it real quick. You want to zoom in? Yep, that's super zoom. I'm going to fix that for you. You got to exit. You can't super zoom. You have to actually.
Super zoom.
That's the zoom in as it goes. Was a little closer. Okay, here we go. So Tristan, we're going to be performing your monologue, which is a monologue about FedEx. Let's get a round of applause. Whenever you're ready.
So I was going to get a package, but that package wasn't delivered to me. And I don't want to point any fingers or name any names, but we're going to call this company FedEx. Now FedEx was supposed to deliver this package to me, and thus it has been 3 days and it still isn't here. So I tracked down the package, and it said it was coming soon. So I'm sorry. I don't want to sound like a complainer, but I'm just too fed up with FedEx.
Good, we can stop there. Let's get a round of applause. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it really quick, okay? So Tristan, got a seat, got a seat. You can get excited, because here's the thing. You got a new monologue last week, and it just wasn't memorized yet. So we go, okay, I'm going to go back to this old one, which is also comedy. It's the reason we changed it. So going back to one from a while back can be much harder because we haven't practiced it in a while.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's totally fine. So what I want you to get excited about, and I want parents to get excited about, things to look for, is in the moment when you got stuck, you didn't quit.
Yeah.
And that's huge. That's huge. Because again, a lot of the principles are not just for acting, they're for life. You pushed through. You said, I'm not giving up, and you didn't fall. You didn't go, I'm the worst, and like fail and like attack yourself. You just push forward. That's the positive thinking. And if you do that with any part you do, you're just going to keep getting better and better and better. And that's a lot of progress since your last showcase. So let's give them one more round of applause. All right, Sandra. So once Daniel gets you all set, then I'll let you know, and we'll give you a round of applause.
Okay.
All right, go. This is the monologue Alice in Wonderland. Let's give her a big round of applause.
I say, Mr. White Rabbit, where are you going? He's not answering me. And I do so want to know what he's late for. I wonder if I might follow him. There isn't a rule I may go where I please. I'll follow him. Wait for me, Mr. White Rabbit. I'm coming too. How curious. I never realized rabbit holes were so long and empty and dark. I've been following for 5 minutes now, and very hard. Oh, and how it will hurt.
See, round of applause. Okay, yeah. So I'll talk really quick about Sam's and her growth. So, really exciting, Sam. The thing we've been working on, and you can probably see it in the way she was looking, was not just getting stuck staring and just moving to one spot, which was me before. So Sam would go, and then all the time she'd just continue to check out with me, right? So what we've been working on is creating the different things like the rabbit and the hole and then the energy of the person she's talking to, which is herself. And so you did really good at that, Sam. You did really good at kind of focusing on the different areas based on where your focal points were. And for everybody, again, each lesson we can learn from. So for everybody else, it's about knowing who are you talking to, where are they, and believing it's true. And you did so much better at that, Sam. So let's give her one more round of applause. Go. Okay. All right, Zoe, you're up. Zoe. Okay, let me know when we're good with camera.
We are good to go.
Sounds good up there, yeah? I got a thumbs up. Yay! Okay. There's a 3-second delay. Okay, so this next monologue is called Baking. You're going to want to look right in the camera, okay? Relax. Visualize the person you're talking to. Remember, slow with diction and voice. Let's get a round of applause.
Mom, can I help?
Slow down. We're going to go again. I want you to look at the camera and pretend like she's mom. And remember, what kind of little kid are you? You're not a sweet, nice little kid like you. What kind are you? Remember what we talked about?
A whining?
Whiny, bratty, okay? So, be less nice and good like you are, and more like whiny, okay? Nice and loud. Don't worry about anybody of them. If you want to pretend I'm mom, you can do that too, okay? Start again when you're ready. Big voice.
Mom, can I help? Why not? I'm good at baking. I do not make a mess. I do a good job. So can I help, please? I did my homework. You want me to watch TV? Can we make cookies? Chocolate chip. Everybody likes cookies.
Just be patient, you'll find it.
I want to be Rachel Gray when I grow up. Can I use the rolling pin? I like the rolling pin. You told me you teach me to cook when I'm older. I'm older now. Because I know you told me that last week. So I'm a whole week older now. I just want to help, Mom.
Scene, round of applause. Come on down. Okay, so my little lesson for you, Zoe, like I said, we've been working on the idea of making sure that we have a bigger voice, which she's gotten so much better at, and finding a character. So Zoe's so sweet, she's such a nice, kind little girl, and so it was hard to find a character that was bratty, which is a good thing, Mom. Nice job on that. It's just a great idea of the fact that play a character that's not you. And so this has been great for helping her find your voice. We're going to keep finding your voice through whatever we're doing next, and I'm very proud of your work. Let's give her a round of applause. Let me know when we're set.
We're good to go.
Okay, this next monologue is called Super Kid. Remember, visualize, nice and slow, big energy. Let's get a round of applause.
So, me and my friend Sammy keep getting picked on at school. It's frustrating. There's this group of 3 guys that love to bully us. They call themselves the Super Group. The Super Group. What a joke. I know I should stand up to myself, but they always gang up on us, so fighting back's not really an option. I wish I could call on someone who's real super, like Captain America. I know he would come and help me if he knew what was going on, but my mom says he's too busy defending the universe to see what's going on. Wait.
Patience. Now what's over there?
Oh,
Look.
yeah. Oh no, here they
No,
come.
big, big. Oh no!
Oh no, here they come.
More.
Oh no, here they come. Wait, where are they going? No way. Thanks, Captain America.
Scene, round of applause. Okay. You see, the answer was right there for you. So, here's what happens, and this is for all of us and not just acting, it's like, you forget something for a second, what happens automatically? You panic. Your mind just goes, ah! Okay? If when you panic, like right there, you take one breath, simply a breath, it tends to come right back to you. But if you don't take that breath and you lean into panic, you'll keep panicking and it'll never come to you. So I was very good there. And the thing we've been working on, this is a newer one, is, again, visualizing over here and getting louder, which you did much better at this month than last month. So give him a round of applause. Good work, buddy. Next one. This one is brand new. We just started this month because we changed it. This one's called Summer Camp. Are we all set?
We are set.
Let's get a round of applause. Look right here. Right at the camera. Don't worry about the audience. Right here at this one. Okay, good.
It was another day.
Big voice. Go again.
It was another day at boring summer camp. My grandma said to come here because she thought that my name would be in the highlights. Our annoying camp director Gladys said, last night I was stood up for a date, and we weren't surprised. Then she said, it was from Sword to Candyman, and since he hasn't been answering my calls, banging on his front door, or breaking his window, I decided he won't order candy for the camp anymore. And I was like, that's so unfair. And then a kid from the crowd said, why do we all have to suffer because you're hideous and no one wants to date you? That's true.
See?
Yeah.
Round of applause. Good job. Good seat now. Okay, so I really want to talk about Jordan's progress for a second. She's been with us for a bit, okay? Go ahead and grab a seat so you can soak in all my gratitude towards you, okay? We've been working specifically on your diction, okay? And for those at home, diction basically means our ability to understand the words, okay? And Jordan's been having a hard time with this. That was the best your diction has ever been, and you had a mask on. That's huge. If I can understand you through a mask, that means you're really having very good, proper diction. And so it's totally fine to wear that, but when you did, I could hear it for the first time. And so you worked so hard on that this week. It was so clear, because I heard it last week, and that was not the case. And this is a brand new one where we were like, we really need to break it down. So diction, if you ever hear me reference diction or voice, that's what we're talking about. It's about slowing down your words so that you don't miss any important words. Very good job, Jordan, and your character was awesome. Give a round of applause. Thank you. All right, next. Woohoo! Yeah. Okay, take your time to connect to the camera. Look up your monologue here. I titled this one, it's a different title technically, but I'm just going to call it this. It's the Zoom monologue. Zoom. Let's get a round of applause. Whenever you're ready, take your time.
Hello, class. Welcome back to another day of online school. Hope you're all doing well. Let's get started. Oh, Jason, can you please turn your camera on? It's required to have it on. Earth to Jason. Please turn on your camera. Jason. Oh, Felicia, can you please adjust your camera so we can't just see your forehead? We want to see your whole face. Oh dear, that's too much. Can you please adjust it so we can't just see your mouth? We want to see your whole face. Maybe move your screen back a little. Oh, it's fine. Anyways, let's get back to the lesson. Earl, son, you're muted. Why are you watching YouTube? It's not even the most boring part of my class yet. Ugh. Oh, what's that? Can't hear me? And I got disconnected.
Scene. Round of applause. Okay. So, quick recap for you. All right. Here's what we were working on, and you can continue to work on. Since we really got this one going a lot this month, her challenge was playing another character. So all the rest of these, for the most part, were kids playing kids. Hers was playing an adult. And so Amanda has a lot of energy. She's one of our energy balls in the class, loves to give us energy and feed us energy. So the hardest part was learning to control that energy and play a character like a teacher. So now moving forward, the thing we can work on is continuing to slow down and see each student. But you did so good at playing a character that wasn't you, instead of bringing your crazy, fun Amanda energy, you played that teacher very well. So, great job. Let's give her one more round of applause. Thank you. Okay, next. That's right. Woo.
Yeah.
Okay. This next monologue is Wizard of Oz. One more big round of applause.
But it wasn't a dream. It was a place, and you were there. But you couldn't have been there, could you? No, this is a real
It's okay,
life.
I'll restart you again. You have your little dog?
Yeah.
Go get it, go get it. I thought that was such a cool idea. I don't want you to start without it. She got a little prop to add to her monologue, so I don't want her to miss it. It's really far away. Yeah, yeah, that's really funny. When you see the prop, that's good, Jenny. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna add one more thing. Let me sit you down, because you were like sitting on the bed, remember? Okay. Hold your doggy, be patient, close your eyes. Just remember, you're just waking up. You can open them after the round of applause, okay? Let's get a big round of applause. Whenever you're ready.
But it wasn't a dream. It was a place, and you were there. But you couldn't have been there, could you? No, and this was a real and truly life place. And I remember some of it. It wasn't very nice, but most of it was beautiful. All I kept saying was to everybody is I want to go home. And they sent me home. Why doesn't anybody believe me? Anyway, Dodo, we're home. Home. And I'm never ever going to leave here ever again. Because I love you all. Oh, and the end. There's no place like home.
See? Nice little photo. Okay, so good work, Annabelle. When we started this piece, all of it was here. Everything was here, and it was the fastest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay? So she has gotten so much better at slowing down, and one of the big lessons everybody learned last week was creating reality. That you, and like seeing them and going nice and slow. And this was so much better. All we track on here is progress and growth. I'm very proud of your progress and growth and your fearlessness. You weren't afraid at all to get up here, and I'm very proud of you and your dog. Let's get a round of applause. And then Mariah, you're up. Come on up. This will be our last monologue before we move to the scenes, and it is titled Daddy's Little Princess. So, remember, big voice, have fun, okay? Big round of applause.
It was peaceful Saturday morning, watching Nick ready to have a bowl of cereal. Mom and Dad weren't here yet. Dad said that Mom had a stomachache last night. It was pretty bloated. In fact, it has been for the 9 past months. I don't know why she hasn't been complaining about it until now. Once they got back home, I could not believe my eyes. It was a baby, wrapped around in a pink blanket. I didn't know what to say. Meet your new little sister Ellie, Dad said. I was an only child, and I liked that a lot. But having share, always being the favorite, and getting all the new toys for Christmas. So with this thing hanging around, I'm doomed for life. She doesn't even like me. All she does is stare, cry, and stare again. People constantly asking me about her. Why don't you ask her herself? She's literally right there, laying on my mom's lap with my parents.
Deep breath. We're going to end with our own line. We're going to improvise a little bit. I want you to get as mad as possible and go, what the heck? It's not fair. if you get stuck, you can improvise. You can find a way to get through it and improvise. And that was really good, though. I am, like, just in general, blown away by her ability to memorize. It's crazy, crazy at your age how fast you're able to memorize. So now, because you're so sweet, your challenge is going to be to find a way to play a character that's mean like that, who's frustrated and angry, because you have a hard time because you're so sweet. Okay? So we'll have to keep practicing how to play a character, not yourself, stay sweet, that is angry and upset. Okay? Let's give her one more round of applause. Very good. Okay. We're now going to move to our scenes. So let's get the Krav Maga scene up, please. We're going to go ahead and get set. What's that? Yeah, grab your props. If anybody else has props, go grab them really quick so that they're out here and ready. As they're getting set up, do we have any questions at all, parents, about this first part or about anything? Happy to answer anything now. Feeling good? Okay, awesome.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome. Okay. Yeah. So we'll start all the way. Let's come right in. Okay. Your locker is going to be here. Okay? So that we can already be with, because you got a long way to walk.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want a table to put your stuff on, like it's a locker? Great job with the props. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Get that door real quick. Come back to the camera. Just words. Start getting into character. Visualize your locker. Hold on, call action. You get a round of applause. Wait for your round of applause, Annabelle. Okay. And action.
You have something to say? Yeah.
Good. Start again. Double your voices. Even bigger. Remember. Okay, you gotta fill the whole room. So don't worry about any of them. They don't even exist. Only she does. And remember, you're mad at her. You haven't seen her in weeks. So let me hear your mad voice. Let's go.
You again?
Bigger. You again?
You again?
Even more. You again?
You again?
There we go. Start there. Okay. Let's give her another round of applause.
You have something to say? Yeah, look. I just wanted to say, let me guess. You were just trying to impress your new friends. Or maybe you forgot who I was and didn't know who to stick up for. Oh, I know you just got cooler than everybody else. Or summer. Okay, I deserve that. I'm sorry. I just wanted you to know I didn't think they would go that far. It's not like you even tried to stop them. Spare me the explanation. Wait, let me finish. What? I didn't even know them that well. They just asked me to go with them. I thought we were going to hang out at the track while Julia drooled all over her new boyfriend. Look, Tabitha, you can hang out with anyone you want. Just don't bother me anymore, okay?
I'll walk away. Good.
I think you broke one of Julia's teeth. I gotta say that was pretty cool.
Say that again. Big voice.
I think you broke one of Julia's teeth. I gotta say that was pretty cool. She's got a big mouth. It was an easy target. When did you learn to fight like that? I take Krav Maga on the weekends. I don't know what that is, but it sounds pretty wicked. Look, I gotta go. Can you show me how to do some of that Krav Maga? It's Krav Maga. Anyway, this weekend, you busy? Let me get this straight. You wanna come over and let me... You do know I can. Okay, sure. Saturday about noon? Yeah, cool. See you then.
Woo! All right. Well done, guys. Good job. Okay, the next one is going to be Girl Scouts. So why don't you guys come up and get set up? Really quick, I'll give a recap of that one. Great job with the voices. So when you're coaching at home or working something at home, if you notice that their voice goes down, help fight them to get it back up. Okay? Because what we do naturally is what we'll do on stage. So like if we're really fidgety, if we're moving a ton in regular life, on stage it's going to be hard not to be fidgety. Okay? So the same thing goes with our voices and stuff. So when they're practicing, make sure you push them to have a big voice, even if they're in a small space like your house. Imagine they're going to be in this theater and they have to fill the whole room. Okay? Good. Give them one more round of applause. What's that? Yeah, it's right here. We're all set for you. Yeah. Very heavy. Right here. Yep. Okay. Okay, this is called Girl Scout cookies. Let's get a round of applause. Action.
Shut up. No way. She did not. No way. Chelsea. No way. You're lying. She did not. Okay, bye. Erin, what are you doing in my room? I just like to know if you would like to buy some of my cookies. No, I don't want to buy any cookies. Please. No. Please. No, tell me when I should buy your cookies. How about I give you your phone back? Fine. Just get out of my room. Pleasure doing business with you. They better be Thin Mints.
See, very good, guys. Come on down. Great work.
Yeah.
Nice and loud, big voices. Good. And my phone's still good. Okay. Okay. Next up, let's get up the Sandlot. Sandlot. Come on up, boys. And just pull those 2 chairs for me, would you? Zip. Zip. Just gonna put them right in the center. It's a good angle for you guys. They're pretty much gonna stay here the whole time. Cool. Same with you, Daniel.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, this is from the movie Sandlot. Let's give them a round of applause. Action. Go back, you look directly at me. Don't look at me, I don't exist. Look at him, see how sad he is. Let's get a round of applause again. Action.
Gonna go play some ball. Need an extra guy. Wanna go?
No, but thanks.
Why
Sit
not?
down. Whoa, don't talk yet. Sit, remember?
Why
Look
not?
at him. Whoa. Relax. Relax. Look at him. Now talk to him.
Why not? Don't you like baseball?
No, but thanks.
What?
Oh yeah, but
Oh yeah, but
But what? Just because you got picked on a little?
my glove's busted, so
That's okay.
no thanks.
That's okay. I got an extra one.
Thanks, cool glove. Are you sure you want me on the team?
Yeah, of course. Thanks for playing. You'll make a great shortstop.
very good. And see. Okay, all right. We're gonna break that out. Okay. So, remember, okay? Eyes on me. The audience can't exist for you. They're here. So you were immediately, when you came out, it was like, Brian, how am I doing? Right? Forget I exist. You gotta create your world, notice your partner, and then just be patient. You know, you sit with them and they're having a hard time, you listen. When you did that, it was great. So just remember, we're here, but you almost want to forget we even exist and only put your focus on your partner. If that means like turning a little, you can do whatever you need to do, whatever trick to make sure you forget we're here and connect to him. Okay? Very good. Round of applause. Woo! All right. Yeah, let's see. Next up, we got Shake It Off, Amanda and Mateus. Come on back up.
No, I'm sitting in and you come.
We entering in? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm in the room.
Okay. Voice diction, okay? Give me your first line you're going to have nice and loud really quick, just for test.
What's going on? How come you never told me you had dyslexia?
I was too embarrassed.
There you go. Okay, good. Let's give him a round of applause. Action.
What's going on? How come you never told me you had dyslexia?
I was too embarrassed.
I know every embarrassing thing about you, Cece. I even know you sometimes sleep with your baby blanket. I also know you can't go on some of the big kid rides at the park.
Just take a second. Want me to pull it up really quick? Amanda?
Oh no.
Want me to pull it up really quick?
Oh no. He didn't finish his line yet.
Okay, I'll pull it up for both of you. So go back to the beginning, and if we miss it, I'll help you. I'll help you. Don't worry about it. Okay? So I'm going to shake it off. Just give me 1 second. Okay. All right, one more round of applause. Woo! Action! Great energy starting, guys.
What's going on? How come you never told me you had dyslexia?
I was too embarrassed.
Cece, this isn't something you should be embarrassed about. I know every embarrassing thing about you. I know you sometimes sleep with your baby blanket. I also know that you can't go on some of the big kid rides at the park.
Cece, this isn't something you need to be embarrassed about.
Cece, this isn't something you need to be embarrassed about.
But I didn't want you to know.
How do you
I
know?
didn't want anyone to know.
Why does it even matter?
Because people can be mean when they find out you have some kind of weird disorder.
It's not a weird disorder. Millions of people have it.
Yeah, but Rocky, sometimes it affects my dancing. Left and right get jumbled up in my head, and I can't do anything about it. And then I think, who am I kidding? I'm never gonna be as good as any of those other dancers.
Cece, stop. You know what that dyslexia says about you? That you're 2 times as tough as I thought you were.
Yeah?
But,
There's nothing in this
yeah,
world.
there's nothing in this world that you can't trust me with.
I know, I can trust you too. You could trust me too.
You could
Say
trust
that
me.
again one more time. Look at each other and smile at each other. You can trust me too.
I know you could trust me too.
See, okay.
Took a while.
Calm down, guys. Let's talk about it really quick. Okay? So we had a couple scenes, all right? So you did well at taking my direction and just taking a cue. So sometimes on set something like that will happen where they're feeding lines, and your job, and this is what you've been learning as well, and everybody this month, if you miss, you stay connected. You stay connected to your partner. You don't come out of it. So, you know, if my line was Krav Maga, and I forget it, and I'm in this zone right here with this voice, I don't go, line, and then come back to here. I stay in and stay connected. So you did well at that, buddy, okay? You have a really soft, sweet voice. Sweet voice, okay? So what you need to work on, and there's a couple ways to do on this, and this, again, can work for anybody, is being aware of camera and not spiking or going away, okay? When you were connected to your partner, it was much easier for you. So a cool way to do this at home is if it's a monologue or a scene or whatever you're doing, have mom or whoever have an iPhone set up right near your face. And you're not allowed to look at it. Not allowed to look at it. Anytime the eyes goes over, we restart, okay? Because when you look directly in camera, unless it's like a monologue where you're supposed to, it's called spiking. And that's something we don't want to do on set. So if we were filming a movie and there's cameras everywhere like this one, I would never look into that camera. I might look close so that my eyes are in really good distance, but I would never look at it. Because you think about any movie or TV show you see, as soon as they look directly at you, unless it's like Ferris Bueller where they're doing it on purpose, it's weird because then all of a sudden you're not believing that you're watching a reality. They become a part of real life and it gets very, very weird, okay? So most of the time if you're doing a film or on set, you don't want to spike the camera or look at it. You just want to go near it and not directly in it. Does that make sense? Okay? Very good work. Let's give a round of applause. Okay? Nice little lesson for everybody. Okay. Our next scene is going to be Wonder. This will be our last scene of the day. So come on up. We'll get you guys all set. This good here? Okay. All right. I love the hat. It's a great setup. Big round of applause for our final scene. Action.
Come on, get ready.
Good, go back. You gotta double your voice. I love how slow you were though. That was awesome. Because you observed first, you didn't rush in, you saw how sad he was. Do that again, just big voice, okay? One more round of applause, give her some energy.
Come on, get ready. It's almost time for the Halloween parade.
You're supposed to knock, Villa. Just go away already.
Mom said something happened. Didn't someone say something?
Someone always says something.
Well, what happened?
It's none of your business anyway.
You took my day with Mom. It is my business.
Because it's something behind my back.
Jack Will? Isn't he the nice one?
There are no nice ones anymore. I wish I never went to school in the first place.
You were liking school. I know you were.
Oh, Jaquil was all I had, so I wouldn't compare your mental baggage to mine.
Did you notice Maria doesn't come around anymore?
Huh?
Shocker, you didn't. Yeah, she went away to the summer camp and she doesn't like me anymore.
Why?
Because school sucks, people change, and if you want to be a normal kid, Aki, then those are the rules. Right? Because right now we're each other's best friends.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll even let you have my Halloween candy.
Okay.
That time to go one more time, so I want to. Let's go back again. Your emotions were great.
Really?
Yeah, here's why. Big voice. You need a much bigger voice,
I
okay?
know, it's just because, like, how she's, like, kind of trying to comfort him.
Mhm.
Like, it's kind of like a soft voice, but you have to, like, have a soft voice when being loud, so it's kind of hard.
It is very hard. That's why this was a fantastic performance. And the only reason I'm going again is because we have time. The emotion was so good. I want to just see if we can amp up our voices a little bit.
I was trying to take the advice you told me last time to, like, when he was like, Jackal said something behind my back, like, think.
Yes, and that was great. Everybody see the way she was patient and thinking? That's what we've been talking about all day. Again, your acting was superb. It was wonderful, really good. I want to try one more time to see if now that we have that, we can just get louder. Keep the emotion, but bigger voice.
So, like, kind of like this. Hey, come on.
Even more.
So, hey, come on, it's almost
Even
time
more.
for Halloween.
Even more. Go ahead. Hey, come on. Now match me.
Hey, come on.
There you go. You can still be sweet and have your voice big. This is a big thing a lot of actors do. When you're trying to be sweet in a monologue, we lose our volume. You can still be sweet and have a big voice. I can look at you and still love you and care about you with a big voice. So, love him, care about him with your big voice. Okay? Same scene, same thing. You guys did wonderful. Big voice. You got my direction? Okay, one last round of applause. Action.
Hey, come on. It's almost time to get ready for the Halloween parade.
You're supposed to knock, Villa.
Big voices.
Just go away.
Mom said something happened. Did someone say something?
Someone always says something.
Well, what happened?
It's none of your business anyway.
You took my day with Mom. It is my business.
Jaquil said something behind my back.
Jack Will? Isn't he the nice one?
There are no nice ones anymore. I just wish I never went to school in the first place.
You were liking school. I know you were.
I hate it, okay? I hate it.
Well, you're not the only one with bad days, Augie.
Well, Jaquil was all I had, so I wouldn't compare your mental baggage to mine.
Well, did you notice Maria doesn't come around anymore?
Huh?
Shocker, you didn't. Yeah, she went away to the summer camp and she doesn't like me anymore.
Why?
Big voices.
Because school sucks. People change. And if you want to be a normal kid, Augie, then those are the rules. Because right now we're each other's best friends.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll even let you have all of my Halloween candy.
Okay, that works.
See, there we go. Come on, talk about it really quick and then we'll move forward. So, do you hear the difference there? Okay, an audience, we all hear the difference. Okay, so before, you're right, Sam. It was a great scene. You were both great. Your emotions were there. But if you were in the back row, at least where I was at, I couldn't understand it. So if I don't know the scene, I need to hear every word to know what's happening. And I could see what was happening in your feelings, but I couldn't hear what was happening in the words. The second time, you had all those great feelings, and it was really truthful, and you were patient, but we could hear every word, so we knew what was happening. See the difference? Okay? Great job, guys. And you too, Tristan. Way to get emotional, way to be truthful. You've come a long way in a few months. Let's give one more round of applause for these guys. Okay. Let's see where we're at on time. Check really quick. 5:17. Okay. We'll have time. I want to tell us announcement-wise where we're going next month, and then we have time for one cool down, so you can watch us just do a cool down together. Maybe we'll involve the parents. We'll see where we're at. So here's what we're going to go into next month. Next 3 months, next quarter, is going to be commercial script acting. Okay? So we're going to specifically be working on the things that we do here in the Arizona industry. Arizona specifically is a film and TV market, but it specializes in commercials. So all the agencies in town, anybody who works with an agency, they have to know commercials and be good at cold reads and commercial acting. So we're going to do single-person cold reads, we're going to do two-person scripts, all kinds, and all centered around commercials and auditioning. Because we also run an audition company here, Phoenix Casting. Some of us even came in here from that company. And so we'll be bringing some of our knowledge from being casting directors into the classroom. So that'll be the next 3 months. We're really excited about it. And then the next showcase will be at the end of those months. This showcase is already online, so thank you all for watching. Whoever's online, let's give them a round of applause. Thank you guys all in person. The video itself is going to be the same link that I sent to you guys in the email. So it's already up on YouTube. You guys already have it, and you can watch the link and go back and see your footage. Okay? So you also have that, and we recommend, if you want to, you can also use that, download it, and re-put it up on other platforms or use it for a reel or whatever to get you started. So if you have questions on that, you can talk with me. Since it is a quarter and we're done with our showcase, if you'd like to just kind of connect and talk about their goals and where they're at, we have a week off next week, and I'll be sending out an email with a schedule where you can just set up a time to either phone in and talk with me and you guys and your kids and me, or we can come in person, just kind of talk about where they're at with their goals and go a little bit further into some of the stuff we talked about today. So if you're interested in that, we'd love to help you with that. That'll be coming in your next email, and we don't have class next week. Okay? Any questions at all on any of that? Yes?
Why don't we have class next week?
Because we always do a week off before we come back. It's because there's 3 weeks, and then we do a week off, and then comes back. During that week, we get time to get everything set for the next week. Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to number you guys off. We're going to do a little cool down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay? 1's go to this side of the stage, please, over here. And 2's go on that side. And I'm going to include parents after this, so listen in for the lesson. Okay. And now for this, in the back, thank you guys everybody for watching. We can cut the showcase link, and we're going to close out with a cool down. So you can stop the recording and stop the live stream. Thank you.